Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Tony Richards Life Focus. Today, I want to talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness. When I was in college, I got into a really bad argument with my father. And there was a time for almost a year and a half, I did not speak to him. I did not take his phone calls. I would not, when I went back home during breaks, I would not stop and see him. I would just not talk with him at all. I missed his 50th birthday. And despite the fact that my mother would call every week while I was in college and ask me to speak with him, I kept saying no. One day, she called one Sunday afternoon, and we talked about the normal things, and then she said to me, "Would you like to talk to your dad?" Something inside of me said, "Talk to him." And I said yes. And after almost a year and a half, we spoke for just a few minutes, a brief few minutes, and he said that he would like to come and see me the next weekend. Reluctantly, I said okay. But I told him I didn't have a lot of time because I was working. Well, they drove up late Friday night. Saturday, I went to work, came back. It was a very struggling, I guess is the best way to say it, conversation. Although I did talk to my mother more than either of them. I did struggle to answer yes or no, and that's about all I answered. Sunday, before they were to drive back to Chicago, he asked if we could go for a walk. And sometime during that walk, I broke down. And I told him I was sorry. And I told him that I was sorry for missing his 50th birthday and for treating him the way I have the last year and a half. He looked at me with loving eyes, and I'll never forget this. He said he forgave me. That was back in 1974. He said he forgave me. I promised to do better. I told him I loved him. We hugged, and my parents went back to Chicago. The next night, I got a phone call from my brother-in-law telling me that my dad had died of a massive heart attack. Forgiveness. I don't know your situation. I don't know who you're upset with or who has hurt you. I don't even know the circumstances, but I do know this. Forgive. Forgiveness is so crucial, so critical. We don't know how much time we have, nor do we live in the shoes of other people. Take the time, whatever the situation, whatever the anger, the anxiety, whatever it might be, take the time and forgive. The life focus for today: take this moment and forgive that person or those people that are hurting you the most. That you need to say, "I forgive." Because you never know what the next moment will bring. And when you forgive, you let go. You find a peace and you go forward. Write me at TonyRichardsSpeaking@gmail.com. This program will be uploaded to YouTube in about 20 minutes. Simply go to youtube.com and type in TR Speaks for this program and others. Share this program with someone who may need it, someone who may need forgiveness, or someone that may need to forgive. Forgive. You'll feel a lot better. You'll see the world differently. You'll have more fun. You'll enjoy things, and you'll go forward.